Good morning, everybody, and welcome to the quick real estate tip for the day. This week, we're talking about the advantages and disadvantages of renting versus buying, buying versus renting. Each day, we're going to devote this segment to one aspect of this debate in an effort to provide you information, some of which you may not have, so that you can make a better decision for you and your family. Today, we're talking about equity. And this is probably the only one that is weighted 100% to one side. If you're renting, every month you're writing that check and you're getting the use value of the house or the apartment, but you're not getting any share, any equity of that property as it increases in value. When you buy, you do have that. You own the home. And as the property value increases, your equity in the property also increases. It's also important to remember that when you buy, whatever money you put down is going to increase your equity position. I mean, simple math. Let's say it's a $200,000 property and you put $50,000 down. Well, you will immediately have $50,000 in equity because you owe $150 and the property is worth $200. So let's talk about the monthly payments, because you're going to have them on either side. On the rent side, it just, again, goes out, and the only thing you get in return is the ability to use that property for that period of time. On the buy side, you're doing two things. One is you're reducing the amount that you owe. Now, in the beginning, let's say it's a 30-year note, in the beginning you're paying mostly interest, so your equity is not increasing very rapidly. But depending upon the area that you're in, you're going to see an increase in the value of that property regardless of what your mortgage balance is. Let's do some quick math. Let's say in both scenarios, renting, buying, your monthly payment is $1,200. Or I'm sorry, let's say $1,000, so it's easy math. So over the course of 12 months, it's $12,000. So $12,000 goes out on either side. You're renting if you're buying. In the rent scenario, you pay out $12,000 over the course of a year. 2 years, that's $24,000, but you have zero equity. On the buy side, you pay out $12,000, $24,000 in 2 years. And let's break out your calculators and your spreadsheets and play with this. A $200,000 property, and let's say modest appreciation of 3%, which means that property is going to increase in value by $6,000 in a year. In 2 years, it's going to increase a little bit more than $12,000. So if you're paying out 12 but getting back 6, in theory, you've reduced your actual cost of using that property for that period. So if that was a rent scenario, I mean, you'd be reducing or cutting the payment in half. I don't know if that helps, but again, equity is the primary basis of most people's long-term financial health and net worth. The longer you put off owning a home, the longer it's going to take you to get in any type of a positive equity position. Now again, the reason I'm doing this is not to influence you one way or another, it's to provide you the information. And clearly, if it was only about equity, the scales tilt, like I said, 100% to the buy side. There are numerous other factors that are involved in the decision, and we will attempt to address some of those in the upcoming segments. But for today, I hope you all have a great day.